Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mysterious Mr. Ryan and welcome back to another house building video. Ladies and gentlemen, today I present to you the Nightmare After Christmas. So going to start this video off just by wishing you all a very best new year, wherever you are in the world. I hope you had a lovely time over the festive period as well, wherever you are, whatever you are doing. But let's jump into this build itself. So many of you will be aware, just before Christmas I unfortunately had some medical treatment done which took me out of action for a few weeks, and that being the case I wasn't able to get a build out one of the weeks. And this was actually designed, the Nightmare Before Christmas as it was previously known, was going to be released during one of my weeks of sickness, but unfortunately I was unable to record any audio at the time. So rather than let the video go to waste, here you go. So I've taken the design itself, put some new stuff on it, re-recorded it and put a few of the new items from some of the expansions in here as well, because the build was designed a little bit of time ago. So let's start off by explaining a little bit about what's going on. So as you can see, I started off by laying out the base layout of the floors, and now going around on the top story now, just laying out the rooms as well. You can see it's got a nice decked area at the front, and we'll have one on the upper layer as well. I put the fence all the way around the back parts of the build itself. There will be no door on the back, so I've left a small portion of the fence open, but you could easily put like a gate or something there if you wanted to. There is room for a swimming pool in the back as well. I've opted for the purple water. That's an aesthetic choice that I personally liked, but you could easily change it to one of the other colours if you were to want to. As for the actual design of the terrain itself, you can see I've killed all the grass off by replacing it with the dirt, and then putting this stone pebble dash, well it's not really pebble dash, cobble I guess if you want to call it that, all the way around the build and around the pool as well. You can see as for the decks, I've put a nice dark, or black should I say, handrail around both areas. I've also used the black support struts as well, and then left that nice area for where we can put some seating and such, and then moving on to the roofs. On the roofs you can see there is room for a little tower off to the front there. The roofs themselves pretty standard, nothing too exciting, no real exciting techniques apart from on these little alcove areas, just playing with some different kind of designs, just try and mix things up a little bit. Unfortunately, without access to more roof design tools, I'm kind of limited in what I can do with these kind of rooms, so just making the best of what I can. And as for the turret itself, just opting for something a little bit different than what I have been doing recently with like Disney and such, by making the spire just a little bit different. All the way around the turret, just adjusting some of the heights of the roofs, and now moving on, placing down some of the new items from some of the expansions of late. Bear in mind that if you are downloading this into your game, you may need some of the new expansions as well. If you are missing some of the textures may or may not be in your game, so just bear that in mind. Now I'm just going around putting all the windows in, so using one of the base game windows, these nice big arching windows, one of the ones I really like and have used quite a lot in some builds, and really nice big opening windows that sort of allow a lot of light in and really open up the room. So yeah, I know I said the word open quite a lot there, but I really like those windows. So just using some decorative items now, put a few cobwebs, make it a very spooky theme. This was actually based off a request I received of a very spooky kind of build, so yeah, just making use of that. So you come through the big doors, and what you've got is a nice sort of little welcoming hall in this nice purple there, and there's a couple of hidden bookcase doors. Subtle, but something a bit different. Obviously some statues in there as well as a ghost in the centre. On this outside area, put in a nice glass table and chairs with some candles and also a barbecue, and naturally because it's a spooky thing we need some tombstones and some pumpkins as well. Just lowering down the lights now because naturally it's a spooky build, so we're just making the whole build a little bit darker looking. We're going to put a rubbish bin in there and also some rocks around as well, and also put a few plants and such around, and a tree in the back garden as well. The tree there just tucks into the corner just by the pool, adds a nice little bit of shadow, but without taking any of the effect away. So as we move back to the inside of the build, ladies and gentlemen, this is the dining room. So very dark furniture, very dark aesthetic in this particular dining room. So we've got nice dark black piano in the corner there. We've got dark wood throughout, nice big rug, and obviously on the walls we've got this dark wood paneling to match the floors. A nice big coat of arms as the books on the wall as well. And then as for the table, using the large black tables with some black trimmed chairs as well. Again, very dark, very spooky, creepy kind of feel. And also a box of scrolls, and also just to brighten up a little bit, a little touch of red with that nice flowers in the middle. As we move around the build then, this is kind of a living area, so also there's a bit of creativity stuff going on as well. So we've got the easel in the centre there, we've got some artwork on the walls, we've got the grand piano, we've also got the chessboard, and then around the fireplace here we've got some nice dark furniture all surrounding this, and a nice big dark desk as well. Here we go with the downstairs bathroom. So this particular bathroom here, nothing too fancy. We've got a nice big area here. So we've got shower, sink, toilet, handrails and either in a bath as well. And just finishing up the sort of sitting area, I suppose, if you want to call it that, with some sort of family portraits there. As we move through to the next room, this particular room is the kitchen cum bar. This has a kind of a breakfast bar feel. So what we've got is the bar there integrated into the countertops that go all the way around the kitchen itself, just adjusting some of the tiles to match the dark theme. Black wood cabinets all the way around the top here, leaving space for where the extractor fan will be, and also a nice place for the dishes as we move around for the rest of the cabinets. Some hanging candle lights, something I've not really used in builds before, so again trying to go with a different kind of design. A couple of decorative items going in, some flowers there just to add a bit of a splash of colour to this red room already. So red and black throughout the kitchen, and a nice black sink and a pumpkin on the countertop as well. Finishing up with a couple of bits of artwork and just moving to the outside to place the last couple of lights and stuff out here to give it a bit of brightness. So a couple of creepy ghosts just hanging outside the windows, and some tombstones as well as the chest piece in there. Ladder just to get into the swimming pool and get out again, and we move up to the first floor. So on this floor, you can see what I've done is gone with a red kind of hallway here. So we've got the red alternate zigzags for the floor and the red wood panelling, just cornering off the stairs so no one falls down the banisters. Some doors leading through to all the various rooms. Just a plain wood door, nothing too fancy. Fish tank in here as well as a rug on the floor, quite an old looking rug, and some artwork on the wall as well. We've got a nice set of red curtains and the big statue watching guard, and also some artwork just in alternate white and black frames, as well as the computer there as well. So as we move into the first of the bedrooms, so cobwebs on the wall in this really nice sort of multicolour theme. Child's bedroom, so we've got a nice big cuddly panda, some posters on the wall, some nice trim and decorative items as well. We've got the bear, huggable bear holding his heart, along with the ruler on the wall, a few toys and such, and then we move on to the next of the rooms. So this particular room here, we've got a nice desk we fitted in the corner, along with some decorative items as well. So we've got a bookcase, some creative stuff, and a nice big purple bed to match the purple wallpaper, and light wood tones around. Light wood floor we can see there as well, and finishing up with some musical items on the wall. And just on the outside here, just put a few lights in, nothing too exciting, and also a nice chair for your Sims to come and sit at. As we move into the master bedroom then, so light grey wood, red carpet to give a bit of contrast in colours, and some dark curtains. Either side of the two-seater sofa there, we've got a couple of suits of armour, and also we've got a nice big double bed, strange rug, some wooden hearts on the floor, finishing up with a nice table and such, and then putting the multiple artwork on the wall there as well, just to finish off the room nicely. Naturally, big bedroom has an ensuite bathroom, so on here we've got a nice couple of pictures either side of this sink and mirror, and the ensuite bathroom leads through to one of the other rooms as well, with a toilet, a bath, a towel and the curtain as well. This particular room here is the nursery area, so it's a nice happy pink ghost on the wall, quite a bright light room, nice big skeleton on the rug, and because it's a nursery, you need to put some more toys in, children's bookcase and such, and also the cabinets. And then we move into the final of our rooms. So this particular room here, green ghosts on the wall, a single teen's bedroom, so sort of a grey come green wooden floor there, green throughout pretty much this build. We've got easel, desk, place for your Sims to do their homework and such, bookcase, and then just finishing up with some last bits of the build itself. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the build is basically done, so just as we move into the glamour shots now, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, as always, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below. Also, if you are wondering what to watch now, there should be a little eye in the top corner of your screen, which will take you to one of my other playlists. Also, while you're waiting, don't forget to check out the description, there's some other stuff down there, links to other cool things, so worth checking out. And as always, this build, along with all the others you can see on my channel, is available for download on the Mysterious Mr. Ryan gallery page. Don't worry, I know I've been off for the last week or so, so back to regular programming. I have some big plans for this month, so stay tuned. And also, don't forget to leave some requests in the comment section. As most of you know, I do take all the requests on and try and do as many as I can. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mysterious Mr. Ryan, and I'm out. See you.